Do you know what? Asked Percy. What? Grunted Gordon. Do you know what? Silly, huffed Gordon. Of course I know what. If you don't tell me what is. Well, we do need a bigger The flight controller is coming up, getting a new engine here to help us with all the heavy goods work. Rubbish, said James. Thinking that the yard is really fine and peaceful for you. You could do the work possibly alone. Percy was... I know. Percy sped off to collect the coaches. That stupid old signal, he groaned. Percy was still remembering the time that he misunderstood a signal and he went purposely backwards instead of forward. Percy was trying to have it yet tell him what to do, and he didn't want to futz around. And he was now wanting to... But by the end of the afternoon, Percy had brought some coaches in. The flight controller was there. Hello, Percy, he said. You look glum. What's the matter? Oh, well, this is really getting really tired work. And I feel... standing on my dome and sitting on my wheels. You do look the right way up, Percy, said the fat controller. But will you help do some work? Haul some freight cars. Heard Thomas and Toby were building the new harbor. Would you like to come and help? Oh, yes, please, sir, said Percy. And Percy sped off to help. Later that day, the new engine had arrived. Who are you? Said Sir Topham Hatt. I'm Montague. So you are Montague, said Sir. Well, I like to be called Duck. Well, my name is Duck. So would it be called? I'd rather be called Duck rather than Montague, he said. Duck it shall be, said the top hat. Percy arrived. Percy, will you show Duck around? He said, what? Sure thing, said Percy. And Percy went to show Duck around. Duck had came into the big station. There was Gordon, James, and here's the new engine. In there, yeah, I heard. Scream. We're gonna have a lot of fun with him. Yeah, let's Gord. In. Quack, 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 quack. Woo! We've seen a duck. Percy was cross. Hey, what is this? I am supposed to... Why did the engines the engines weren't... I really didn't want the engines to wheeze at you, said Percy. Yeah, I agree, said Dick. But we had to come up with an idea. I bet we'll do, said Percy. Then they whispered their plans out. And then they went back to the yards to do it. So Topham Hatt was looking forward for buttered with toast and tea at home. Suddenly he heard a commotion out in the yard. Whee! Bother! Said Sir Topham Hatt. And he hurried to the yard at once. Gordon, Percy and Duck sat calmly on the points, refusing to let the engines in. Stop that noise! Said the fat controller. He won't let us in. They won't let us in, they said. Duck, explain this behavior, said Sir Topham Hatt. Well, we do come in line to improvement. We really like to take doing our work, but we really but we are gonna be but we do want to take orders from you, he said. Duck. Gordon and James blew their whistles. Silence! Snapped the fat controller. Percy and Duck, he said Sir Topham Hatt. I am pleased with your work, but not with your behavior today. And as for you, Percy, you made the disturbance. Duck is quite right. This is my railway, and I give the orders. After Percy went away, Duck was managed to do the work alone. He did so easily.